Show you something here. So I'm on this highway, right? We're in Colorado, in northern Colorado. We're at the Forks in Livermore. And there's all this growing around here. So if we look here. You see this here? So this is lamb's quarter. Now if we look at the leaf and the way it's shaped, it looks like a lamb chop that's been cut, into a slice or whatever, and that's how you can tell this is lamb's quarter. You can eat this, and it's actually quite delicious. It's just like a salad green. And then there's some growing right over there, and there's another one. Now there's several different varieties of goosefoot in Colorado. This particular one, I'm not exactly sure if it's lamb's quarter or not. It looks very similar. That's how you know it's a goosefoot. Lamb's quarter will generally have more of like a leaf that's shaped more like this. Okay. Now, right over here though, we're gonna walk across this parking lot here, and I'll show you this other one. So we come over here. Now, if you'll notice, right here, this is curly dock. Now, in the fall or later in the season, all those seeds and stuff there are going to turn nice and brown, and then you can use that to make flour or coffee or all sorts of things. But that's not what we're doing here. So let me show you. Oh, where was it? I gotta find it. Oh, I lost it. Here's a fun thing. See these grasses? Like, grasses are all edible too. So if you carefully pull this out. Whoops, I boned it. Hold on. Carefully pull this out. Now, where is it? That little end right there. You can eat that, and it's delicious. That's not what we're doing here. I'm looking for this other thing I saw. Right here. Okay, this one here. Now, earlier we looked over there at the lamb's quarter. Now, this one here, this one is called goosefoot. And it's called goosefoot because if you look at the leaf shape, it'll get really, really spiky like that, and then it'll actually look like a goose's foot. Now, that other one over there was called white goosefoot or lamb's quarter. This one, I just call it goosefoot. I'm sure it has a proper name to it. But you see how the leaves look very, very similar, and it's because they're in the same plant family. I don't know what you call it. I'm not a botanist. But the difference between this and the other one is that the goosefoot has a very salty flavor. It's delicious, very savory. So it's like a salad green you could eat, but it's also kind of salty, so you can add a little bit of flavor to your salad. But these just grow all along roadsides. Now, of course, this is right next to a road, so you don't necessarily want to fill yourself up on a bunch of car exhaust and stuff like that. But I just ate some, and if you're hungry enough, you can just eat it where you find it. But you kind of want to avoid roadsides with a lot of traffic because there's pollution and whatever. But anyway, so this is goosefoot, and the other one was lamb's quarter. And so now maybe you can sort of identify the difference between the two. Now, if you mistake one for the other, it's not a big deal because they're both edible and they're both delicious. But you can tell the difference between the two because this one is going to be salty and the other one is just going to taste like salad or lettuce. But just all along here, there's plenty of stuff to eat. I mean, you can eat any kind of grass. Now, this kind of grass, it's not very delicious and it's kind of hard to eat. This one here, this one is not for eating, and this is from last year. But these are Grindelia. and you can use them for various medicinal purposes or whatever. These are all dried out, and the new ones haven't started growing just yet. But I use this for rosining up a bow that I made for instrument. But you can also use it for cold and flu. It has a very distinct flavor, and when you make tea out of it, it works very well for opening up your lungs and helping you to breathe easy. Let's see, what else can we find while we're just here? See here, here's more goosefoot. Now the goosefoot leaves will get really, really big. Like this is actually just kind of medium size. I've seen the goosefoot leaves that are the size of my hand. But this is very delicious food. See over here, we got dandelions. This is one here. This is a prickly wild lettuce. And you can tell because it's got the little prickles on the margin right there. You see that? You can't really see that. Now these are kind of bitter. So you have to there's ways to, pick this and then you put it in water and all the white milk will just come out into the water. And then you can eat it fine. But you can eat it this way too. It's just a little bit bitter. But when they're nice and young like this, they're fine. They just taste like lettuce. Let's see, what else can we find while I'm just here? Okay, here. I cannot remember. Everybody has seen these. Wow, that lettuce was bitter. So these will grow little yellow or purple flowers with these when this opens up, they'll have these little spiky things. I can't remember what the hell these are called. But you can eat these and they are delicious. They taste like sunflower seeds. Even the white milk is not bitter, so you can just eat that. I can't remember what they're called though. I'll remember when I'm done with the video, and then I'll put it down in the description or something. But see, here's more goosefoot. Yeah, here you go. Look at the size of this leaf. See the size of that leaf? They're huge. It doesn't take much of this to make a whole salad. And then this is curly dock. So when these are real young, you can eat the leaves. When they get old like this, they're not really palatable anymore. But these seeds up here, you can turn these into flour. You can roast them and make coffee, which tastes like coffee with, somebody poured a little bit of tea into your coffee cup or something. But it tastes like coffee with a tea after flavor. There's no caffeine in it, but in the apocalypse, if you're missing coffee, that's one good substitute. There you go. More goosefoot. Now this one might be see the difference in the leaf shape. I already just took a bite off of this one, but they look similar. I'm not sure if this one. Yeah, okay. This one is also goosefoot, and that one's goosefoot. There's a ton of it. Look, right over here. See all that? See all this? Everywhere. So if you're out hitchhiking or lost in the woods, you're not going to find a lot of this in the woods. You find it mostly on roadsides and open fields. So, you just gather it and wash it if you can. Eat it. It's good stuff. But it's everywhere. There's no, there's food everywhere. See, now this one here, it's right next to it. This is a better example of a white goosefoot or lamb's quarter. So this is lamb's quarter. And as you can see, we'll put the two leaves side by side. I already took a bite out of this one, but they both have these little things here. See, this one has one here and here, and this one has one here and here. But you can see that the leaves look similar, but they aren't exactly the same. And this one will not be salty, whereas this one will be salty. So this is just lamb's quarter, and this is goosefoot. But I mean, hell, man, if you're hitchhiking along, and you don't have any food, nobody's giving you any money, there's just food everywhere. See right here, see this? That big old puffy white thing? Everybody's seen these. They grow along the roadside. And, God, the name of it's drawing a blank. But you can totally eat that, and it just tastes like sunflower seeds. It's like lettuce with sunflower seeds on it. It's delicious. And let's see, more prickly lettuce. Oh crap, I'm tripping over this thing.